Okay, we got told off by the armed guards. Tourist, no video, no photo. So, yeah, we won't be showing this one. Alright, scooter parked. Behind me is University Square, and we're going to take a walk down one of what I think is one of Bucharest's most beautiful streets. So let's crack on. I didn't plan to walk today, but it's such a nice day. It's one of those days where everything looks beautiful. I couldn't sit still in this weather. So we've come down to the University Square. And we're going to take a walk up one of what I think is Budapest's most grand streets. But even when I say that, there's so much grandeur. There isn't one best one, you know. So we're just going to pick one today and have a look. I don't need to say much here, these places speak for themselves. I like this square, I come through here. Sometimes ride the scooter down the avenue up to this point and then enter. Over there is the old town. We've done the walk around the old town. I guess technically this probably still counts as part of the old town. This place looks fantastic at night as well. All these places, if you're seeing them in the day, they look fantastic at night, and if I show you them at night, they look fantastic in the day. So we could do a day-night episode, a day-night series. I feel this square is a bit underutilized. Normally a square is the center of a city, but this one's not, so I feel it gets, it took me a little while to find this one. I was very happy when I did find it, but I think because it's not the very centre, it doesn't get as much life. People already go into the old town, they already find things to do there. And this is kind of, gets left behind a little bit, but it does get busy, it does get used. You can see there's people here today. And lots of options. I mean, it's a nice place to get a takeaway coffee and just sit with the monuments. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to walk straight ahead. We're going to get to the crossroads and turn up, turn right, and walk all the way to the end of this avenue. So let's get past the busy roads and get to the start point. This walk we're going to do now is another great, just check that one's coming, scooter run. These bike paths go all the way to the top. So it's a great scooter run if you like the scooters, or you're riding your bike, or a pair of rollerblades will be fantastic as well. Just cross over and capture this. I've never seen this one before. There's two separate ones. Just make sure I don't get run over by a scooter. Ooh. So they're really pushing that corner. But this one I have seen before, and I love this old school cinema already. Let me get in a nice position to show you. Check this one out. I don't know if it's still, I don't think it is still a cinema. Got a memorial there. The big Odeum. I'm sure I checked once before, and I'm sure it's not an active cinema. It might be, they might do plays. It might be a theatre though. It's so cool in a city of such large. I mean, just the buildings around it dwarf it. It's nice to give a little smaller one. Always catches my attention. Nice. I can tell you that I'm going to get lost for words a lot here because there is endless stuff to see, and my brain can't hold on to all the information. So anything we see, if you know something about it, comment, put it in the comments, because that's what gives value to these videos. I'll try my best to pass on some information, but there's a lot to see. They're always popular at these kind of streets, and they utilize the umbrellas. Always looks cool. It goes all the way to the end. Now we're going to stay disciplined, we're going to stay on track, but anytime here, look at this cool. Anytime here, I mean, we're looking at one thing, just know there's 10 other things to look at. And if we're going down a street, there's 10 other streets to go down. It's a big city. And we're just going to do our best to try and eat it. There's a saying, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is one bite at a time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick one street, and we're going to stay disciplined on that street, one street at a time. Oh, look at that. Look at the detail on that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's this one? The Grand Victoria. Nice. A lot to see. A lot to see. All right. So again, I can't remember all the facts of everywhere I've ever been, but I have a feeling that this church is famous for being one of the oldest. I'm pretty sure I remember something about that. So again, if you can help me out here, any facts in the comment would be great. Beautiful. There we go, on the scooters there. We got some nice bits and bobs here. On the other side of these trees, there's a nice monument, the Rebirth Monument, in honor of people who sacrificed during the revolution, the uprising. Romania has very interesting past, very interesting. Look at that, very cool. Try and get an angle we can take it in. Well, that's very symbolic. Let's come around it. Really cool. I'm back to like arching my head constantly, everything's so big. I hope that comes across. Okay, we'll cross over there in a second. Just while we're here, this is a little interesting one. It's two buildings in one. One building got started, it didn't get finished, So instead of knocking it down, they built a new building inside the old building. Very resourceful, very resourceful. Right, let's get across this. Half its car park, half its road. It's a little maze to get across. We'll get to the big horse statue. Loads of cool transport here. I mean, it's such a big city. You need the transport, so loads of cool transport options. Let's have a look at this fella. Wow, fantastic. The size of that is huge. And then it's framed by this one. Wow. You can hear behind me, very busy. It's the sound of Romanian traffic, that noise. That's who we're looking at. Oh, wow, that's a huge little face. That horse is looking at us. Wow. I don't know if it comes across how big this stuff is. It's huge, huge. So let's pan around from the building. Just about get it in. The soundtrack to Romania. The monument, see the line there, beautiful. I think this one is the National Art Museum, Art Gallery, I think, maybe. A big, beautiful building. Wow. Okay, we got a very nice one over here. We'll try and get past the musical traffic here, and we've got a little safe haven ahead. This one, actually, there's one behind me. Look at that. This one in front of me is very special. This one is called, or referred to as, the soul of Romania. If Romania had a soul, this is where it would live. And it is beautiful. Let's come around, let's walk through the garden a little bit and get closer to it. You can see a lot of people, very calm, very busy, but very calm. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the roof on there. Let's come across. I don't want to spoil the ambience for anyone and be the guy with the camera, but wow. Wow, beautiful. And look, we've only just crossed all those little car park and stuff. You can hear the musical traffic still a little bit, but it's so serene. You've just stepped only a few steps away. We're still outside, but it's very serene feeling. Very calm. Looks like a lot of educational stuff going on here today. Some celebration. Very nice, very nice. Filming for some Romanian channel. The gate crashing there, scene. Or their gate crashing are seen. Depends how you look at it. Let's try and get an angle. The thing with these things, you want to get close to them, but you get close, you can't see anything. Lots of photo shoots going on. Wow, really cool. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening today, so even though it's a public place, we don't want to intrude, so let's get back to our road and crack on down the street. There's more to see. Start to see some of the grand hotels now. Then with grand hotels comes expensive shopping. So if that's what you're looking for, this is where you find it. You see, I showed you one mall. We've been in a couple of malls, but I showed you one mall, the mega mall. The shopping here is very, very good, very good. All ranges, all ranges. Sometimes you get a place that is very good at expensive shopping. Sometimes a place very good at cheap shopping. It's rare you get all levels. Here you get all levels. So anyone who likes shopping at any level, you can enjoy it in Bucharest. Okay, we'll keep going on. A lot of coffee shops suddenly turn up here. This is a really cool place. At the weekend as well. This street, I don't know if it's all year round or just in the summer. But on a weekend, definitely on a Sunday, maybe on a Saturday, they close the road, no traffic, just becomes a walking street. It's really cool, and all these coffee shops are packed, especially when the sun's out. We'll definitely try and we'll come back in an evening, have a little feel for the evening when the road is closed, get a different feel get a different view of the place at night. A very cool place, very cool street. Had to have a look. And when you walk out, you see more things hiding. Look at these little churches popping up. So far we've come from down there. Maybe you can see the whole statue. We've come from down there. We got up to the Radisson and the coffee area. So let's keep going. We'll get right to the end of this one. You can see very nice places to stop, very nice spots. A lot of music being played. And across the other side of the street as well. It doesn't stop there, it keeps going. Pretty sure it's that one has queues down the street at the weekend. I think it's that one, Roman style pizza. Queues absolutely down the street at the weekend. Wow, look at this. Wow, that catches the sun so nice. Gotta keep your eyes, gotta keep your head on a swivel here. There's stuff everywhere. That was a little bonus find. Craft beer there. Not for us sober roamers. Nice elegant coffee bars. Nice elegant ice cream bars. You see what I mean? There's stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere on this street. This is the real happening street. All the way, still going, still stuff, coffee shops, places to sit, places to eat. So you can imagine at the weekend when the traffic switched off and it's just a walking street. Really nice atmosphere, really cool, really nice vibes up here. I would say Romania definitely a sit outside with friends culture. When you do come here on a weekend, you'll see lots of big groups of friends hanging out together, eating, drinking. It's nice to see, very nice culture. Oh man, I'm getting dry. It's very hot, but it's very windy. It'll be coffee o'clock soon. Just remembering there was a place that had like a car park, like a pop-up bar in a car park. Behind it was a spooky old building. I think it was that place. So it's all, you can't get in, it's all gated off. But I feel like that might be the place where they had a pop-up bar in front of it and it just looked really cool with the spooky building behind. I don't know, we'll see. So we're getting close now, there's a few parks. See through the traffic there, little fountain going off. Keep heading down, we're getting closer to the end. I like this walk though because I like the scooter ride when I do it because there's so much variety. We had monuments, big iconic buildings, big theatres. Then we had a plethora of coffee shops, bars, nice coffee shop, elegant coffee shop, you know, really cool mixture of stuff. Now we're coming in, there's more greenery starts to appear. It's I think it's a great street, a great walk to highlight the everything that is Bucharest, you know? It has a bit of everything. On these. Again, it's really cool when in a place full of massive buildings, when a little one stands out. Because those are these little gems living amongst the giants. I think that's really nice with the gate, with the greenery. I really like this little church. It looks cool. Look, they they kind of supply, we'll call it, it's our viewing post. Helps us look over the traffic. Right, on we go. Just went inside this place. It's really great. So I asked for permission to film because it's 1800 years old. So we've got the nice candles there, and it's really cool inside. Let's have a look. It's only small, so I wanted to check first. That's so cool. One of my favourite words. It's so Gothic-y. I love it. Really cool. Wow, that was cool. That was a bonus. Yeah, so the guy in there told me it's a Christian Orthodox church. It was built in 1864, same sort of time they were building the university and museums and stuff. So it's really stood the test of time. Oh, I love it. I mean, we like to go to the big famous places, but you can't beat little ones like that. It's amazing energy in there. Really cool. It's got me buzzing. That was really cool. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's get back on track. Actually, we're right next to a little park here, so we'll turn in. I say little. Nothing's little in Bucharest. Always cool. I like when I see nice facilities for kids. This country, I mean, I'll tell you where the best place to be a kid is, in the malls here, but it's nice to see nice outdoor stuff. Promotes active kids, you know. It's very good, very good. I like how when you do have a green space here, people use it. Look, every bench, nearly every bench, has got someone sitting on it. It's very nice. They don't waste any space here. All right, back on the path. This one's cool for me because I lived here, last time I lived here was 2 springs ago, and this building, it was 2 springs ago and 3 springs ago, and both times this building was under construction. That's the first time I've seen it without scaffolding. It looks fantastic, very old. I mean, it's still having work done, but the scaffolding's gone, so you can actually see it, and that looks cool. For me, that I like this stuff, that looks cool. Again, my favourite word, Gothic-y. Looks very authentic, and that's great. Another little church behind us. I can hear that there's something going on in there, so we won't go in there. Very nice little place. It's cool. I'm happy I see this one. Looks like the kind of place they'd use to film the Addams Family or something, you know. I don't know. I think the sun might be blocking it. Let's try and get a little bit closer. There's too much traffic going on here. If I come past the sun, get one of our viewing blocks. Right, on we go. Interesting glasswork, and then the building, as you look up, looks like the game of Tetris. Do 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 do. Oh, the block's coming down. So for everything I've shown on this walk, if I've shown one place, I've missed 3. It's packed, absolutely packed. It's a great street for one of those silent walking tours where you just follow the camera around everywhere, because there's so much to look at, so much to see. But in life you can't focus on what you don't have, because then you miss the most important, and that's what you do have. This one's different. This one looks like an abandoned building. I don't know if it actually is. It also looks like there's some life in it, but graffiti. Definitely looks like it's telling a story. Absolutely massive. If that's abandoned, it's a lot of empty space. That's cool to see though, cool to see. Over there behind me there's some big grounds again. I'm not sure what that's attached to. Maybe it's that building goes on a bit, I'm not sure. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're getting close to the end. I can see the end now. The end of our walk anyway. Alright, so that's the end of our street today. We've come all the way down from there. And it leads us to kind of the unofficial centre of town. This scary, huge, I guess you call it a roundabout. It's crazy traffic. Look at this. Going all different directions. Up there is where we came from originally. The airport's up there. Also something very extra special is up there, which I'm working on trying to bring us to. If you remember the archway as I left the airport, that's up there. Then it brings you down to the tip of the old town, or the tip of Sector 1. These advertising. Okay, we're going to cross over and just go to one last huge building over there, and we'll wrap up this walk. So I'm going to go, I think there's an underpass. If not, just hold our breath and run as fast as we can. No, don't do that. Well, the underpass took me further away than what I was originally, but we made it across. Just trying to work out now how to show you this huge building. It's very much covered and there's armed guards around it, so I don't know if they really want us to see it, but we're going to find a vantage point in 1 second. Alright, the place itself is called the Victoria Palace. But it's not making it easy for us to see it. Try at the top corner here. I'll try and put the I'll try and give the camera a little boost to see what I can see. Okay, we got told off by the armed guards. Tourist, no video, no photo. So yeah, we won't be showing this one. But this brings us to the end of our little tour today, our little walk. And I wanted to come this side anyway because I want to show you again the visual and some really nice cool advertising boards. So let me give you a boost and we'll have a little tour of one little spin of this area, and then we'll head back into town. Now the fun part. After a lovely scooter ride home, a little bit of chaos, but not too bad. We're back where we started in the University Square, because I'm going to finish this little walk with a very beautiful coffee spot. So let's head over there and see what it is. So before we head into the coffee spot, I like piecing together the map for you. So we've got the University Square here, and just at the end down here, we start walking down. The building right at the end there, we've seen that from behind me as I was entering on, what was it, episode 2? The Passageway Coffee. So I'll just show you how this all connects. We're getting there. Again, all the little streets. Every time it looks like a little connection, it's a little bit longer than you think it is. Okay, so this should start looking a bit familiar if you watched episode 2. I mean, by the way, this is an amazing building. I want to say this is a theatre. I'm not sure, I can't see the writing there. Look at that, fantastic. Wow, look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I think it's the National Theatre, that one. It's huge, it's massive. Okay, so places galore as we start to enter the old town. We know we're in the old town because we start to hear music. That sounds like generic music though, that's good for us. And there is the famous Passageway, the Last Man Standing hotel that we had coffee in before. Just to give you some scope of the map. So Passageway there, down a street up is the University Square. Now we're heading back towards the old town, turning to today's coffee destination, and it's a good one, trust me. Okay, our coffee spot today, if they have space for us, is this one. I talked about it on episode 2. And it is the Grand Café Van Gogh. Pretty sure there's going to be music galore in there, so it might have to be a voiceover, but it's going to be worth it. So this is the Grand Café Van Gogh. I love this place. You sit, you have coffee. And you get to look at these beautiful paintings, the whole place. There's such a great vibe to it. It's a real pleasure to come sit. There you go, there's a famous one. The most expensive painting ever sold, the sunflowers. I don't think that's the original. Fantastic. I really recommend to come and try this place. There's no point me trying to explain too much about it. It looks fantastic. It feels fantastic. 5-star Sober Roma. Beautiful. Man, I really love this place. Look at the little touches. Look at the cup of coffee. Ready? It's got the name and the face. Fantastic. And not only that, got the nice sunflowers on the table. Beautiful. It's such a cool place, such a cool place. And the coffee. You know it's going to be nice. So not only is it this floor, there's also an upstairs, and every step is magical. Look at this, it's fantastic. This is fantastic. Wow! Oh my god, I want to live here. Oh wow, that's amazing. That is so cool. Actually keeps going, and I've got a feeling there might even be a guest room up there. Wow, that's amazing. And then we've got several rooms up here. Oh wow, what a place. What a place to come and do some work, you know? Just come sit in a coffee shop. Surrounded by fine art, beautiful music. It's fantastic. Wow, this place is cool. Very relaxed vibe in here. Very cool. This staircase is the highlight of the place.
Sorry, you forgot this.
Okay, we'll let it clear, then we'll walk back down. Okay, it's cleared now. Wow, that is a cool place. That is what you call a coffee experience. Fantastic. The Van Gogh Cafe. Sit outside as well. Wow, fantastic. I've been in that place many times. but I always forget what there's something comes over you. You sit there, it's so calm, looking at the paintings, it really does. I mean, you see I've left there with a different energy. I don't know, I'm not going to even try and put it into words. It's fantastic. What do you think of that place? Somewhere you'd like to visit? Could see yourself having a coffee there. They have coffee, beer, drinks. Also have food as well. Yeah, like I say, it's a coffee experience. Wow. 5-star, sober Roma.